Okay, here we are out in front of the house, and let's just start with the garage car entry. We come around here, and it looks like we still got some painting to go. Let's not forget to paint our lintel. Let's not forget that. And of course, all the little corbels over there, that's pretty obvious. Lintel, not so obvious. We want to make that sure that's painted. Where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. Huh. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground next to your house. It's called a clue. Trees. And I get it. Everybody's going to have the trees next to their house. It's going to be a homeowners association thing. I get it. But a tree shouldn't be placed closer than 25 feet to a slab foundation. I'm coming over here. And your steps should not have more than a 32nd of an inch difference in the step height. It's a little more than 32nd of an inch to me. Is that wide enough for 2 steps? If you think it's wide enough for 2 steps, then that rule does not apply. But if this is a 1-foot stepper, and I'm inclined to believe that most people will use 1 step at a time, and that's just more than a 32nd of an inch. My math isn't that good, but that's what we got. Our shutters. Also notice that our windows are not sealed up here. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I get carried away with myself. Anytime the roof covering intersects with a vertical wall at the drip edge, there should be kick-out flashing. And then the butt end of the rain gutter should have a 1-inch gap. As it is, you can see this rain gutter is improperly draining water onto the roof covering. All the water from this section right here, all the water on that section right there, all the water on that section right there, all that water is coming down to here. All that water is going down to here to that point. Brick is porous. So that's something to take into consideration here. There should be a 1-inch gap at the butt end, and there should be kick-out flashing. There's a little bit of a kick-out flashing over here on this point. A little bit of a kick-out flashing style. Our cornice hasn't been detailed very well either. So moving on along. Doorbell sealed. Porch. This lintel has been painted. We're going to shut this door here. I know it's cold in there, but I'm trying to... We're moving on along. Wood mulch. Rain gutter below grade. This is a control joint. Alright? We expect this much brick to move. There's a control joint until we get this high, and then it's open all the way up. It's open all the way up, and then right up there, you can see that we're missing some of our Christmas lights. That's an outlet box right up there. That's an outlet box right up there. And a receptacle and a cover has not been installed on it. And we got the open joint again. Moving on along. Look how close that sprinkler head is to the fence. And coming on over here, just moving and grooving and rocking and rolling. We'll just throw this down. No sense in cheating. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's level. Now I get it, we have a drain installed right here. But how's the water going to get to the drain? How's that going to happen? How's the water going to get to the drain when it's level? A lot of things the builder will tell you. Oh, we got a nice little gap right in there. Look at that. A lot of things the builder will tell you It's things like, if this doesn't dry in 48 hours, we consider that a problem. Well, the problem with that go over here. The problem with that is that's not drainage, that's evaporation. This is still a swamp. That's still breeding mosquitoes. Mortar gap in downstairs northeast bedroom window sill, the brick ledge right inside that window. Coming on along, we know this is a post tension because we saw it built. We saw it built that way. Gas port on the patio. So if you're going to do some outside grilling, you want to check with the grill manufacturer to make sure that they're okay with these clearances. I would do it, but I'm asking you to check with the grill manufacturer so that you make an educated decision to do a foolish thing. That's what I do, foolish things, but I know that I'm doing them wrong. Okay, coming along here, these windows have not been sealed either, and these lintels have not been painted. It goes all the way around. And while I'm thinking about it, in case I don't think about it when we do the inside tour, but my client expressed some frustration in the differences of the framing dimensions of the windows and his ability to hang blinds. So there's going to be some conversation about that. Heads up to everybody. Lintels should have been painted. Lintels should have been painted. Doors should have been. Windows should have been sealed. Moving on along. Clearing drainage below grade. This drip edge is behind the rain gutter. Okay, on the front of the house, the drip edge is over the rain gutter. So one of them's done wrong, huh? This one's done wrong. Okay. Trees, retaining wall retains somebody else's property. That's not retaining your property. It might be an association thing or something. I'm not sure. And I'm not a surveyor. Maybe that is your retaining wall. But usually the retaining wall is the responsibility of whoever's property it is retaining. We had a carryover here, but on the roof, see that little dog house up there? Little bird house? Got a couple of them up there. They need to be cut and sealed. They need to be cut and sealed so that wind-driven rain does. Do you think wind-driven rain can get up in there? I do. That's what I think. I think wind-driven rain will jump right up in there. Again, lintels need to be sealed, painted, same thing. Windows need to be sealed. Moving along, siding. Okay, I'm going to back up here a little bit. Got some chips going on up here. Not sure what that is. Almost looks like rusty water was dripping off of that. Does it look like rusty water drops? What is all that? That's interesting. That's an interesting pattern. How did that happen? Kind of custom. That little gizmo right there is your weather sensor for your lawn sprinkler system. That guy right there. That's your weather. And he's supposed to stand out 90 degrees like a soldier right there. He's good. I want to come back over here a little bit. Doesn't hurt to look up. Alright. Let's check in the siding a little better. Interesting. Okay. See these window lights up here? Wait a minute. See these window lights up here? They're supposed to have Z-bar flashing across the top. And the sides are supposed to be sealed to help prevent water from getting behind the siding like that. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing butt-end flashing behind the siding butt ends either. me write that up a little bit. The windows on the siding, they do not have Z-bar flashing. The side rails, trim boards are not sealed. I am not seeing, and there could be, by the way, but I'm not seeing butt-end flashing behind the siding panels. Okay, same thing. Sometimes you see things twice. Doesn't hurt. Coming on around. Rain gutters below grade. Those interesting patterns. Now we're down here, grading and drainage. We'll let it go. It's level all around the drain. It's going down towards the drain. So that's not really a good representation. We're not going to the drain now. Okay. Moving on along. Okay. That vent is your fresh air induction vent. And in different parts of the country, maybe the world, they handle them differently. But in North Texas, we have screens on ours because of birds. In other parts of the country, they're worried about it freezing over and starving your furnace. So, but it is a screen, and it should be cleaned every once. Hang on. It is a screen, and it should be cleaned every once in a while. The air conditioning guy comes and looks at it and says, "Hey, you know, you're servicing my air conditioner, you're changing my filter, you're doing all these things. What about that screen outside of there?" That's what you want to know. Now, this is going to be an example. It's actually a good thing, but it's an example of a different application. So you see this sheet metal vent for the kitchen vent fan. A device such as that should be installed over your refrigerant piping. Remember that for a moment, because we're going to be there shortly. There's another open control joint. They just did this part? Is that crazy or what? Is that, put a dab on there by the eye height? Let it go. I don't know. See the way this piping's coming out? It should have one of those hoods around it. That should be sealed up a little better. And we've got erosion right here. We need static pressure from the ground. That's a rusty nail. That's a tetanus shot right there. Maybe stitches. But you should have static pressure against your foundation holding it in place.